So one of the things, probably one of the most important things we learned with building complex assembly lines are that they're complex. What you see right now is a whole bunch of micro stops, right? They'll stop for 5 seconds. Problem is, one thing stops, everything stops. So while we learned a lot about high-speed manufacturing, continuous manufacturing, where to deploy new technologies as enablers for quality and throughput, we also learned how to simplify. What you see over here is actually the result of that simplification. This line does the same thing as this line, only considerably simpler. By what? What we've done is taken apart all the complexity, built a modular platform. Each one of these is its own standalone station that you see here. They're all the same. This one, this one, this one. They're all the same backbone. And what we do is we just add the work that needs to be done. This does a couple of things. Very cost effective. Speed to development is exponentially faster. Costs to our clients are exponentially lower because we, the Hubotics team, actually own the base of this system, and the client only pays for what they need on the work. So the other thing that's much simpler here is it's actually going back to how humans operate. If you, me, and a bunch of people got together and you gave us a bunch of parts, we would do our work, we'd hand it to our friend, they would do their work, they'd wait for me to get done, and so on and so forth. Here, we're doing the same thing digitally. So all the complexity of the PLCs and the controllers and the algorithms we need to run this piece of equipment turn into, if you look over here, this little station. When this robot's done with its work, it puts it there. This robot says, okay, part's there, pick it up, do your work, pass it on. That's the extent of the complexity of how this system works. Now, what we're able to do with what we call freeing up a lot of the lateral complexity and simplifying is we're adding a lot more vertical complexity in data acquisition. Sensors are everywhere here, right? And what that's allowing us to do is create a process window that we've never been able to do before. And we're very close to closing that process window through input control rather than relying on output, vision systems, and other detection methods. That's a humongous enabler for quality, for throughput, for perfection in manufacturing. These are the systems, these are the platforms are becoming data acquisition platforms much more than they are work platforms, of course, while getting that done. To give you an idea of scale, this took us about 3 years to develop, to deploy, several $1 million of investment on our part. This first line, I think, cost about less than $1 million. We were up and running in 6 months. The second line cost us less than $500,000 when we were up in 8 weeks.